Gentleman from Georgia is recognized for 3 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, I thank the gentleman for yielding, and I'd rise in strong opposition to this budget. Mr. Speaker, this budget conference report calls for record tax increases, and it increases discretionary spending by $241 billion over the above the president's budget over the next 5 years. It does nothing to reform entitlement or earmarks. And even worse, the Democrats have already to put off the appropriations until next January at the earliest, making this budget an exercise in futility. Mr. Speaker, I wanted also to say something about the energy crisis that we're in today. And on April the 24th, 2006, Mr. Speaker, that's almost 2 years ago, then Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi stated in a press conference that, and I quote, "Democrats have a common sense plan to help bring down skyrocketing gas prices," end quote. Not only have House Democrats failed to offer any meaningful solutions to address gas prices, they have actually put forward policies that will have exactly the opposite effect. And she made this statement April 2006, 6 months before the November elections, when the Democrats did gain the majority. And since taking control of Congress, guess what, Mr. Speaker? Gasoline prices have skyrocketed by more than $1.60 a gallon in my home state of Georgia. In fact, in Georgia's 11th district, my congressional district, northwest Georgia, working families are now paying as much as $3.78 for a gallon of regular gasoline. Every dollar counts, Mr. Speaker, and families should not have to spend them on this Pelosi premium. They need to buy school equipment. They need to put shoes on their children's feet. They need to buy clothes this fall. Every dollar indeed counts, Mr. Speaker. Working families and their budgets need relief. They do not need more broken promises. Energy prices are rising. Cost of living expenses are up. And the Democrats' do-nothing leadership has proven that it's content just sit on the sidelines and do little other than raise taxes and increase spending. With gasoline prices skyrocketing, our dependence on foreign oil increasing, and the American people's anxiety growing, it is long past time to increase the supply of American-made energy to help lower these prices here at home. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm not holding my breath for a common sense plan. Maybe there was a plan, but it sure wasn't common sense, and it definitely didn't lower gas prices. That's what Speaker Pelosi promised the American people 2 years ago. I hope that the Democrats will begin working with the Republicans, and let's do lower energy prices. Let's have a meaningful energy bill that makes sense. And with that, Mr. Speaker, again, I oppose this rule on the budget resolution, and I ask my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, let's do something meaningful about gas prices.